What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. It is official. Two of the top fighters in women's boxing are set to collide November 17th in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The fight will air live on Showtime, and those two fighters are Claressa T-Rex Shields, the two-time Olympic gold medalist from America, will be taking on the undefeated, tested, and proven Christina Hammer. This fight has been built up since last year, with both fighters going back and forth, talking major shit to each other, even having a face-off in the ring after Shields defeated Hannah Gabriels, another great female fighter, in her last fight. This is going to be a huge step up for Shields. Hannah Gabriels was a tough fight, as you've seen. She got dropped, Shields, that is, in the first round, but would go on to win a clear unanimous decision. Now, she has a whole nother beast she has to deal with in fellow two-belt title holder, middleweight champion Christina Hammer, who is 23-0 with 10 knockouts. Initially, when you look at these two women, Hammer has the height advantage. I think she's 2 inches taller than Shields, maybe even more than that. Of course, Shields has the age advantage. She's young. I think she's 24, something like that. But the experience factor has to go to Christina Hammer, who has been fighting as a pro much longer. And she is just as skilled as Claressa Shields. A lot of people when you talk about Claressa Shields, they kind of have mixed emotions on how good she is and how good she can potentially end up being as her pro career progresses. But what we do know is that she's extremely confident. Some people call it cocky. She comes to fight. She throws punches and bunches. She's high energy, and she loves to fight. One thing that she's going to have to be wary of going into this fight is that she's going to have to be able to pace herself. She's going to have to be able to box intelligently. She can't go out there and blow a load early in this fight, because if she get fatigued and punch herself out, Christina Hammer is going to make her pay. And while I'm excited for this fight, I would have liked to seen Claressa Shields take 2 or 3 more fights, or at least 2 more fights before she steps in the ring with Christina Hammer. But you gotta applaud her willingness to face a great fighter in Christina Hammer in only 7 pro fights. She's had 7 pro fights. This fight, November 17th, will be her 8th professional career fight. And this is a big moment for not only Claressa Shields, but Christina Hammer and the rest of women's boxing. You got Amanda Serrano, you got Cecilia Baracus, you got Katie Taylor, who's on the rise. You got Selena Barros, who's on the rise. You got what's her name? Michaela. I forget her last name. You got her on the rise. So it's a lot of talented female fighters around the world that is on the rise, and who are going to be causing some mayhem in the sport of boxing. But this is an extremely big fight, big mega fight for women. This is a fight that's been targeted for a while. Both women have some animosity towards each other. They respect each other, but they are expecting to go in and dominate and prove that they're the better fighter. And this is a chance for one of these two women to become the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, meaning they will hold all 4 of the recognized, sanctioning body belts: the WBC, the WBO, the WBA, and the IBF titles. And they will join a list of Terrence Crawford, Alexander Usyk, and the greatest female boxer, at least going today, Cecilia Baracus, as one of the few fighters to hold all 4 titles. So I expect it to be highly entertaining, competitive, and go down to the wire, man. I hope that Claressa Shields could, back up all the talk she's been talking towards Hammer when it's all said and done. And like I said, man, the fight is on November 17th. I'll post a link from 3kingsboxing.com down in the description box below so you all can check it out for yourself. I wrote that article, so be sure to check the description box. Also, my Venmo link will be in there. You can make donations, big or small. Anything is greatly appreciated. My social media links are in there: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Shout out to the movement and everybody else that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Shout out to the LDBC and everybody in between that is doing that thug thizzle on the sports and boxing grind. Until next time, I am out. Peace.